Ladies and gentlemen, and this is the workshop part of our forum. Online viewers, have a look at your agenda, www.forumedukacjizawodowej.pl. There are links that lead you to particular workshop sessions. Click the link you're interested in. And we are going to start with the Europass session. Viktoriia Khyzhniak from the National Europass and Euroguidance Center will be speaking about services and tools of Europass in professional advisory. Room F. You'll have the chance to take part in the coaching as the method for motivation and engagement in the career planning session. And it features Sylwia Korycka-Fortuna from the National Center, Europass and Euroguidance. Viktoriia, the floor is yours here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Viktoriia Khyzhniak. I work in Europass Euroguidance. And we are going to speak about Europass, what kind of services it offers. Europass is much more than CV and cover letter, as you can hear most often. Europass has got lots of different possibilities on offer, and these are discussed today. Europass. What is that? This is a digital service for effective capabilities, storage and presentation. You can have your profile, CV, cover letter, and we are going to speak about additional possibilities that were put on there after 2020. Europass. Once you log in and create your profile, you'll see Europass in its updated version, pursuant to the decision of 2018. Our center, we organize conferences, trainings of all kinds, meetings. We attend expos for students. We also visit different higher education institutions in Poland. Europass capabilities and services. There is a profile. You can log in to create your CV and cover letter. You can single out your skills and you can get job offers. You can also have applications portfolio to watch. This is to be discussed later on. Europass mobility, higher education diplomas, additional documents, and digital confirmations. The recently added service that in English is called European Digital Credentials. Where can you find us? www.europass.eu. This is a European website. You can also hit a Polish website that contains all Europass capabilities we offer. You can find Europass mobility preparation, how to prepare it, instructions in Europass mobility. I'll tell you what that is, how to prepare it, who is this targeted at. Europass professional profile. You can get online and create CV and cover letter without logging in, but you are not using full Europass capabilities. And we don't use everything that is on offer in our service. The best way is to create your profile and have one-stop shop for whatever you have to present. How to present what you have in your profile? You create your profile. You upload your documents, your opinion, trainings, capabilities, skills. This translates into CV and cover letter. You can have a library of documents that will be presented in consecutive slides. You have one link and you share the documents with your employer. This is efficient presentation of our professional skills. Our platform is connected to European job offer, EURES. If we look for employment, we can share our profile in the system. It will analyze all skills that are included in our profile, and it will suggest job offers, training offers, study offers. Let's see what Europass is. Looking for a job after university without experience, you might feel at loss. You don't know what to start with. Don't feel at a loss. This is Europass, the place to present your skills, capabilities and experience you have amassed until now. Europass makes it possible to create a professional profile, and your CV will stand out of the crowd of other CVs. Where to start with? CV is to start with. There is a number of templates to choose from. You can boast your assets in different ways. There is an extensive foreign language command section. The final shape and the content, well, it's up to you. All documents are stored in Europass library. Europass is connected with Europe's largest browser of job opportunities, as well as browser for voluntary and training. Europass will become your digital business card. One click away to share it with your employers or interested parties. Europass is recognized all over Europe. Free and safe, and it's in the same form in 29 languages. Take another step and join Europass out now. Speaking of Europass language versions, the latest language version has been added. It's available in Ukrainian. If you work with people who come from Ukraine, you can make use from Europass. It is available for other language versions. So when you create your profile, you can choose many language versions: Polish, German, English, and share the profile with employers if you look for employment in Poland and other countries. This is the profile to create. This is an example of a CV. There are templates to choose from. You can change the colors and fonts, and what's most important, you can add GDPR consent. It appears instantaneously. It can be copied. So you have this GDPR consent in your cover letter or at the footer of your CV. Each CV can be aligned with the offer. So if you fill out your profile, you can choose the data that you want to share with your employer. So there is no need to indicate sex or nationality. You indicate whatever you want to present to a prospective employer. It's a fully secured platform. It was created by the European Commission. Only recently have they introduced two-stage login process into the platform. So your mobile device to your account, so that people would not be calling you at night, or we would like to avoid a situation of data theft. This is why we have two-stage login process, easy to use. So you have to download the software onto your mobile phone. This is EU login. If anything is unclear or anything's wrong, you can call us, the telephones on the website, and you can use European Commission's help. There is this kind of option. Returning to our CV, 4 templates, easy to use, creator. You can add and show whatever you wish in your CV. CV that presents us and our experience. Speaking about job opportunities browser, the platform is connected to all the European EURES job offer platform, so you can be offered suggestions that are in line with your interest. You can publish your CV in EURES browser, and you can publish your profile in order to be offered jobs. I'm going to show you what it is like, because when I'm speaking about it, you may not feel certain, it may not be 100% clear, but when you have a look at this, I'm sure you'll make use of the browser. Let's carry on. As I told you, Europass boasts an extensive offer. Not only Poland, but also all corners of Europe is where you can prosper for your offers. They can be aligned to your interest according to what we pin into our profile. The system is pretty intuitive. So if you inform the system what we want, the system is pretty responsive. Job offers. Let me turn towards the screen. Job offers. You enter the system. You pin in your experience. There are separate boxes to browse or to add. This is our profile. If we want to share our profile, and if you want to be emailed job offers, you'll get the ones that are in line with your capabilities and skills. And this includes courses and university training offers. But if you want to browse for something, because it's not enough what you get, you can go to the top of the screen and you can look for courses or studies all over Europe. This is the documents library. It's a natural presentation. If you set up your profile, you can upload CVs, diplomas, certificates, confirmations that are created in Europass on the basis of a profile. If you have any other CV, use it. But my suggestion is create a profile, because it stays with you. It doesn't matter whether you're looking for a job now or in a year's time or 2 years' time. It's one-stop shop for your diplomats. So you can supplement it or complement it on an ongoing basis. You can have other documents you can boast about. If you're a graphic designer and if you want to attach portfolio examples, you can add a new box and send it over with other documents to your future employer. Speaking about capabilities, the more we give to the system, the more the system helps us. You can choose from what the system suggests. It's really helpful. If in our profile we pin in the data or we don't know what to put, there are examples of how to do that. There's a language box and language command level box. So the system shows you each level. You can choose any level you are in and align with yourself.
Wszystko wpisać.
You can enter it all in and do a search, and then the system sends us job offers, course and university offers based on our preferences. A new option that was recently added by the European Commission is the option of testing your digital skills. You can test yourself, and here we have a link to the test. You can certainly find it on our website, on your website or your profile. When you're filling out your profile, you can check for the digital skills test. You can save your results in order to present it to your prospective employers later on. Based on the digital skills saved on our profile, of course it's optional, the system will send us offers of courses to improve those skills or to develop them. With regard to the Your Interests tab, our interests are the guidelines we put into the system. A lot of people, a lot of students who approach us because we often have a stand at labor or work presentations when we say that we are linked to EURES. They ask us whether we can find them an internship. So this is the tab where you can find internships, apprenticeships. So we might check off that we're not looking for a job. We're looking for a volunteer or intern opportunity in Poland or abroad. We can tailor our profile to what we want. We can select the countries where we are looking for opportunities, or we can enter in other interests. For instance, you're a photographer and you want to work at big events rather than have studio sessions, studio shoots. So you can enter that into the system, and the system will then look for opportunities that meet those criteria. With regard to our applications tab, this is a very helpful option, and I believe that it's wonderful for all those looking for work and applying to a variety of different companies. So here we can consult our applications, which we've already submitted. And I'll show you in a minute how you can create these and submit them, how we share our documents with the prospective employer, how we can tailor our documents to a specific job posting. So what you see on the screen, this is an information for us so that we don't forget where we are applying, to what company. We also enter in the expiry date. So once we create the application, there will be a link that we click in order to send the documents to the employer, and it's we who decide how long the link will be active. So we put in all of the offer data, the employer's data. We also put in the expiry date so that we don't forget to apply. Then we move on to the next step, tailoring our offer. So here we check off profile or CV, we add the cover letter, diplomas, certificates, or any other documents that we want to forward to the employer. We then, here we've selected the profile. I'll later show you what it looks like. We can tailor our CV to a specific offer. That's why we have the documents library, which is where we select all the documents which we've uploaded there, and we simply have to tick off which documents we want to share with the employer. So we can create a great application without adding attachments and so on. You simply have to check off things from the library. So, for instance, we select our professional profile. We then write the cover letter also in a Europass form. We save it all to our documents library. We attach it to our application. We select the diplomas, certificates, and other documents we want to share with the employer, and then we move on. We can have where we have an overview of the whole thing. We can go through exactly what we've uploaded. Then the status says ready to send. And at this point, once we've looked through our application, we will then click on ready to send, and that will generate a link. And we only send the link to the employer. The employer will be able to download everything from our profile, so we need not send any attachments. The employer also has a limited time window to download that application. Once the link expires, nobody has access to our documents anymore. So this is an example of a profile that the employer receives. Of course, usually it's much more elaborate if we attach more documents. You can move from one rubric to the next and download documents along the way. So this is the personal card. Once we've also linked up our more complete profile, that will also be available to the recruiter. So now we're wrapping up Europass and moving on to another service that Europass provides. This is Europass Mobility. Europass Mobility documents are for everybody of every age who wants to take part in educational mobility, and an organization that sends participants abroad may prepare such a document for the participant who is leaving on a mobility scheme. When the employee or the person being sent wants this overview of their skills, this document has been adapted to people of every age. It can be generated for people who have not yet taken part in Europass Mobility. It can be tailored to all educational forms and opportunities, and we provide support in preparing this document. You can find the relevant information on our website at www.europass.org.pl. All the information's there. There's a short video. If you're not clear on something, you can always phone us. You can ask. We provide comprehensive support. So the sending institution prepares the document. Then the project coordinator prepares documents for all participants, putting in all the skills that were acquired during this leave or this stay. They enter in participants, partners. The document goes to the partner for approval. The partner accepts it, signs. Importantly, the document has a QR code. So all you need to do, you don't need to store the document. You can simply send your future employer the QR code, and that will open the electronic version of the document. Moving on. Digital credentials. As I said at the beginning, I'll talk about this new initiative. We would like this to be implemented across all EC countries. The EC wants to streamline these documents so that diploma supplements look the same in every country, and that's what this platform was created for, European Digital Credentials. This is a platform that's more for universities and academies. If the university has a seal and an HTML template, then they can create electronic documents. What kind of documents? There is a streamlined form for all European countries, which reduces administrative burdens, and the person who receives this document receives it electronically, and they don't need to print it, scan it, etc. Everything is in one place, and it's linked to Europass, so they can save the document to their library and then share. Everything is interconnected, interlinked, and you can use all the options. Like I said, it reduces administrative burdens on the university and educational institution. Moving on, where can you find us? So wrapping up this presentation, where can you find us? At www.europass.eu. With regard to the system for preparing Europass mobility documents, the system is called EMAL. It's emal.frsc.org.pl. With regard to diploma supplements, you can find all the information on Europass.org.pl. And I invite you to follow our websites. We are developing the Euroguidance initiative. Presently, this is a new initiative, but it's something that we are trying to provide support on to career counselors. I invite you to our Facebook fan page, Europass Polska. All the recent developments are relayed there. I also invite you to europass.org.pl, where we have all the publications, recordings from workshops and presentations. It's very helpful it may be helpful in your daily work. Of course, we have also prepared scenarios for career counselors and those counselors who are working at schools, scenarios that include links to Europass. They are essentially lesson plans, these scenarios, which you may use to run a class at school. So that's it from me. If there are any questions, feel free to ask. Does anyone have questions? Our office is at the National Erasmus Plus Agency. You can write us an email, and you can invite us to whatever event you're organizing. We have our office with the national agency, but we're available to deliver workshops, lectures. We can also deliver a workshop on how to use the Europass Mobility, how to prepare a document, a mobility document. We can also run a practical workshop about how to start a Europass profile. You can invite us. It's not that the employer looks through our profile. We make certain parts of the profile available to the system. The system also sends us offers, and we apply if we want, and send a link to the prospective employer. There's no social element on our platform. It's we who decide whom we share our data to. If students already have their Europass mobility certificates, but they log in and they still can't access them, what's the problem? Because I imagine that soon we'll be logging on with our PESO numbers. For instance, I have 5 certificates attached to my account, so I wonder if they're already there, or Europass mobility certificates are prepared by the project coordinator or a designated person in the sending institution, and they make them available to the participant. The participant doesn't get the document automatically in their profile. The document needs to be made available. This is all ahead of us. It will be done, but we need more time. So the participant will receive the electronic document from the coordinator as a PDF or another format, and then you can then scan it or scan the QR code or take a picture of the QR code and link it up to your profile, save it to your profile, and that will also work. The next stage, digital credentials. This is also a stage in development. It will all be interlinked in the future. The EC is working on it. Do you provide paid or free workshops? It's all free. We are a service of the European Commission. All the workshops we do are free of charge. All the platforms that we provide are accessible free of charge. So if you were to invite us to deliver a workshop, we do it all free. Do you work with universities? Yes, of course, and that's something that we want to develop. Right now, I hope that this forum will also help us to develop a network of collaboration with universities and higher education institutions. Well, in that case, are there any other questions? If not, we will be wrapping up. So thank you very much.